Hi, my name is Carlos St. Just, licensed acupuncturist, holistic healthcare provider, and I wanted to speak to you briefly on the concept of what can you do right now that will change your day, that will change your life, that will improve your health, that will get the energy going in the direction that you want it to. So, as a licensed acupuncturist, as a martial arts instructor, one of the things I try to help people with is helping them to reach their full potential. So, what are three things you can do today in order to boost up your energy? One, you can make an appointment to go see your acupuncturist. That is a great way to get the ball rolling. There's many great acupuncturists in your area. You can use Yelp. You can ask a friend. You can Google search, use reviews. Finding and going to an acupuncturist, right? We are holistic healthcare providers, I say, right? We are healthcare providers, meaning you can come in and see an acupuncturist, and it is our duty to administer treatment and to help you find or refer you out to perhaps the emergency room for something that we can't treat, like such as like a laceration, right? If you need stitches or something of that nature, right? So go and make an appointment to see your acupuncturist. If you can go in today, I highly recommend you go in today, get treated, reset your body. Right? So that's just a general tip, right? Number two, that can fall in line with, there's something I'm going to add to number one, right? Number two, this falls in line with the acupuncture. I want you to understand the theory. A lot of people think, okay, just with acupuncture, this is one of the most significant questions I receive, and I get this most often, right? How does acupuncture work? How does acupuncture work? We know from a traditional Chinese medicine standpoint, or if there's a different system of medicine, the acupuncturists have studied Japanese style of medicine or Korean style of acupuncture. We know that when we unblock these channels, when we use acupuncture to help improve the circulation of what we call meridians, and those are the channels, the energy pathways, according to our system, that there will be improvements in the body, improvements in healing. Now, acupuncture is not just the only way that we use in order to improve the health or to treat a diagnosed condition. We can also use other modalities such as cupping, right, which you may have seen with Michael Phelps, the round circles on, you may have seen on a friend, or the round circles that are a little darkened, right? They don't hurt. No, that darkened circle is supposed to be there because that lets us know that the treatment's working, right? So we have cupping. We have herbs, which are Chinese herbs, and there's a little bit difference between when you receive herbs from a licensed practitioner and maybe a referral from a friend, right? From a licensed practitioner, we have an obligation, right, to give you, right, and to prescribe you something that is fit for you, right? This isn't about the latest health fad, right? It's not like, okay, yes, we are incorporating, I am always bringing in different treatment protocols and different methods that may work, but overall, it's not like, oh yeah, I just heard this is the new herb here, or someone promoted on the show here, you got to go get it. No, if anything, on the contrary, a lot of traditional Chinese medicine herbs have been around here for centuries, and what we're doing is we're using herbs that have been studied, right, and passed down using all different methods, whether it's in the lab, empirical evidence. Uh, you know, we're using these herbs and this knowledge, right? And it's a very safe modality, right? When you go to a practitioner, a competent licensed practitioner, right? So, with that, we have a couple different techniques that we've integrated, therapies. One called gua sha, which causes minor irritation, minor bruising, right? Breaks up the blood vessels, right? So that they reheal. Right? And it's fantastic. And you might be hearing something like breaks up the blood vessels. What is that? Don't be alarmed. That's the reason why you go to a professional, right? Because it is my job, right? And the job of the practitioner, right? To help you to understand the safety and efficacy of the treatment. So, sorry I went on a little tangent there. So, I tell everyone the awesomest part about traditional Chinese medicine is the theory, is understanding, yin and yang, and why you should go to bed by 11, and why you shouldn't have certain foods, certain super cold foods, right? If it's not the right time, right? Or if your body type's not responsive or not needed, if it's not needed for your body type. There are certain reasons why we do this, right? So I want you to understand and dive in. We dive into history, we dive into mathematics, we dive into other areas, but it seems like traditional Chinese medicine, as we're still gathering all the information and putting everything together in forms that you can consume, right? It's one of those systems that I think is highly missed, right? And you want to start learning, right? You want to start learning. So that's two. One, go get treated. And when I say treated, that can also mean a massage. That can mean going to see another practitioner, right? Obviously, your primary care. If you need to go get labs, things like that, get your wellness checked, right? If you need to go see a chiropractor, right, or a naturopath, that's the get go, right? I'm a practitioner. I'm an acupuncturist, so yes, I may have a little bit of a bias, right, in terms of saying, okay, yeah, there's certain things we can treat on the overall if we're talking about get up and go, right? If your chi, right, needs to be reinvigorated, right? Also, when you learn the theory, right, you learn the exercises and things like that. Right? Number three, how can you change things, right? And this is for those who may not know. I know there's a lot of people who are great, a lot of people who may be watching who are maybe physical trainers or whatnot, and already know their stuff, better shape than I am, right? Better nutrition, right? Very awesome. This is for those who are struggling, right? Or maybe they want to focus on their health, but the 9 to 5 is just pulling them, right? And family obligations and things like that. What you want to do is you want to start that ball rolling. Go to the store, get yourself a soup or a salad, right? To make it, right? Go grab some, 2 heads of romaine. Romaine is really inexpensive. Grab some lettuce. You can grab lettuce too. Grab some broccoli. Grab some cranberries, or you can use raisins. You can grab your dressing, preferably an organic dressing. And above that, you can even try using a homemade dressing. You could try a mango dressing or something like that. Why am I talking about this? Because I do it. I do it. I just did it this morning. Right? So I need a boost. I haven't been on point. So I said, today is the day. Went to Sprouts in my normal routine. I've been going to Trader Joe's more recently, but today I started with Sprouts, and then I'm going to make my round back to Trader Joe's. And if I get a chance, I can stop by Whole Foods, but it's been more of the Trader Joe's Sprouts mix. Right? And then we have a fresh market down the street, which is great. So, reason I say go get those is because you're going to plan those meals. You don't even have to plan, you have everything, right? You have everything. You're motivated. It's going to get things working. So part of this energy moving, energy unblocking, I like using the word energy because it can be manipulated in many different forms to fit what you're talking about. I'm talking about a collection of if you're feeling sluggish and or right if you just don't have the energy to you're going through the motions, right, and you need to hit the reset button, or you're sleeping and you're still not feeling energized. What's that all about? We go into theory, right? So go ahead, subscribe to my channel. We're going to focus more on the subject here and different things. More on how to get rid of the muck, right? How to really zoom in and be the strongest person you can be, right? We're all people. My name is Shifu Carlos St. Just. You have a great day.